So now I'm going to tell you guys about the classes I took. I took 6, I think, classes total in my first semester. I did 2 full semesters from January until June. And yeah, so I'm going to show you the courses and tell you a little bit about each one of them and what I learned in them. Going forward, if I continue making these videos as I plan, I'll try and do like a whole video on each one or something like that, or maybe if there's one you guys really are interested in seeing a little bit more about, I could do one like that too. Just leave it in a comment below and let me know. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this big baby. This is Fundamental Concepts and Skills for Nursing. This is the book that I used for Introduction to Nursing Skills, I think. I think that's what it's called. And then I'm also going to use this book for our med-surg in the fall. So I'm going to be using this book again. This was the class that we had all our labs for. So we were like learning all our nursing skills, like baths and feeding and catheter care and ostomy care and such things as that. The next class I had was also another big class, and that was anatomy, and this is the book we used. This is one book that I am not going to be getting rid of. I'm definitely going to keep this book, because I love this book. I'll show you a little section, and this is probably one of my favorite parts. I'm going to actually not show you the very first page, because there is body parts that the internet might not like. So it has these like shiny transparent pages. Can you see that? And it has like all the muscles. And then you open it and it has the bones and stuff. It has the muscles from a back view. Organs. Muscles and organs. Mama. I really like this book. This taught me, about the body. That's a big thing to learn about nursing school. So this is my favorite. Next book is Health Basics. This was for healthy living. We didn't have this class a whole lot. The book was $140. We used it a handful of times, and I can't resell it because they came out with a new edition. So, broke college student problems, I guess. Teach me to buy books ahead of time. Moving on. This is the book we used for Interpersonal Communication. There we go. That course was it was okay. There was a lot of lecture. We did really fun role plays though at the end, and I really liked that about the course. And we got to write a journal like every week, so it was kind of fun too. And it gave us like a goal to work on for ourselves, and that's what we wrote our journals about. So that was really great. The next was our elder nursing, so it's our basic geriatric nursing book. We did a clinical based on this course at the long-term care facility. That's this one. I really enjoyed this course. It was very, oh goodness, what's the word? I'm not editing this, so sorry. It was a heartfelt course, I guess. The only people I really ever lost in my life were my grandparents, who were elderly. So this like gave me a better understanding of like what they would have went through and things, and I feel like this course really gave me a new appreciation for the elder community. And the last one for my first semester was medical terminology. Med-term. That's all I had to say. That book actually came with flashcards that we had to learn too. Med-term was probably, not even probably, it was definitely like one of the hardest courses that I did. It probably was the hardest course that I did. Yeah, so class is over, but I'm glad that I learned what I learned, because it is very important to learn those words, and it's like a whole new language basically that you're learning. So for the second semester, I have my books in like a milk crate, so they're kind of hard to get out. For the second semester, we had fewer classes. We had pathophysiology, and this is the book we used. It's called Adult Health Nursing, and that's about diseases. And this was the study guide. We didn't have to do the study guide for this class. It wasn't mandatory, but there was a grade incentive, I guess, of 3 bonus marks added on to the final test if you completed this book, which, it's not a little book. It's a lot. I did it, and it took hours and hours. Every chapter took at least 2 or 3 hours to do. It was a lot of work, but I'm really glad that I did it. It was a lot of work, so I don't know if it was completely worth 3 marks, but it's definitely worth the practice that I got from it. I wasn't going to do it, and I kind of stopped for a little while, and then I decided again, I spent so much time, I just wanted to finish it. So, the very last day of classes, we were watching a movie and things, so I spent most of that morning doing this book, and just, trying so hard to get it all done, to hand it in. Little Emma. Yeah, so that's that course. We had, what's it called? Oh goodness, critical thinking. And I'm not completely sure where that textbook is at the moment. I was just calling them out quickly, and I couldn't find that one right away. But we had interpersonal communication, or no, sorry, that was personal. We had critical thinking. And then the other class we had was ethics, where we learned about the standards of practice and the LPN code of ethics and things that we need to know for practice. Basically, those are the things that LPNs need to abide by and work based off of those ethics and the guidelines that we learned from that class. We also learned some legalities and things about nursing and the medical profession, I guess. Yeah, so those are the classes that I've already done in my first quarter of school, and this was my second semester binder, and I actually had to take out pathophysiology because it wouldn't fit. So I tried to put all of them in one. It didn't really work. This was my schedule. It's all colorful. I didn't color coordinate it. Actually, the secretary gave me a color copy of it for some reason, I guess. I don't know, but she did. I'm going to go through another video about how I organize my binder. Some of the papers look like they're not organized, but they really are. Yeah, so I'm going to go through another video after of how I organize everything. But for now, this is all, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks.